So I recently crafted up Quaxly, but they've been a bit lonely recently. So let's craft them a Teddiursa. This is quite a big project, so you'll need orange wool, green wool, orange wool, black wool, and did I mention orange wool? We're actually starting off by using core wool to cover a ball of wool, and then we're going straight into creating the ears. It's quite an easy shape to make, and by leaving the bottom part of it not needlefelted, it will actually make it easier to needlefelt them onto the head. That's because you want those fibres to merge with the head rather than the ears themselves. Next up, orange wool. All you need to do is cover what's been made. It's one of my favourite bits because you actually get to see the model coming together. Now, using some light cream felt, cut a moon shape out. Bring back the head and bring out the cream wool. You don't need too much, just enough to create an oval shape. Make sure it's felted in the correct position. You want the whip end of the oval to be in line with the middle of the ears. Now we can needle felt that moon onto it. It needs to slightly overlap the cream wool. I'm actually going to be placing something called safety eyes in, and for that we need to create some holes. You can do this by just needle felting the same area over and over, but just be careful doing this. With needle felting, you can normally alter any mistakes quite easily, but making a giant hole is pretty hard to cover. Now we're going to be needing some black wool. There's little black blobs inside of Teddiursa's ears. They're easy to do, but don't poke too much, otherwise the black wool will just come out the other end. Another piece of black wool, this time for the mouth. I don't like doing this part. If you thought doing the oval was hard earlier, this is trickier. Just take it really slow, and keep checking that it's in line with everything else. I think I did a good job. Now we need a lot of core wool again. We're making Teddiursa a body now. Here's where we'll be needing a lot more orange wool. We can also start attaching the body to the head. It's got to be super secure. I decided to experiment here a bit, but these are going to be Teddiursa's arms. We're going to be using rectangular pieces of orange felt for a base and needle felting over the edges. This creates a little pocket for me to put something in, like tissue paper. Then I can wrap orange wool around this to easily create an arm shape. Doing it this way means that both of the arms will be exactly the same shape. It's probably best to make one side of the arms flatter though, because Teddiursa's arms aren't just a round ball. Do it again, since Teddiursa has two arms. For the little claws, I cut out pieces of white felt. I've placed some pins in them so I could actually see how it would look, and it would also help me to felt it in correctly. They'll be a bit delicate, so be careful. We can start attaching the arms now. And now we've got to give this bear some feet. It's kind of similar to how the arms would be made if they were purely made out of wool. Oh yeah, don't forget to craft another up, because, you know, they've got 2 feet. I might need to up my stock of orange wool after this. Just cover it up. Do you still have a bit of cream wool left? Teddiursa actually has a little cream spot on the bottom of their feet. It's kind of hidden, but it's a nice little detail to add. We need more pieces of white felt now. These ones are slightly bigger than the arm ones, and we can just needle felt them straight onto the bottom of the foot rather than the side of it. Attach them as well and make sure they won't fall off. Ta-da! We're done. I think I did really well here. It had some complicated bits, but it's looking pretty clean. How are you doing, little buddy?
Hey, boss.
Hey?